I'm Rachel, and all of these movies are starting to give me weird dreams. Every day this October, I'm watching a new classic horror movie and looking away during the scary parts. Movie number 26, The Exorcist. We open in Iraq. Father Merrin finds an amulet that looks like a little demon man. Back in the US, actress Chris lives with her 12-year-old daughter Regan in Georgetown. Chris hears noises in the attic but assumes that it's rats. Father Karras is a psychologist priest. He's having a crisis of faith. He goes to see his sick mother in New York City. Regan plays with a Ouija board. Regan tells Chris that she can't sleep because her bed is shaking. A nun statue is found desecrated. Back in New York City, Karras' mother is committed. She dies alone. Chris throws a party. Her friend Burke gets super drunk. Regan comes downstairs, insults an astronaut, and pees on the floor. That night, Chris sees that Regan's bed is shaking like crazy. Doctors perform a litany of tests on Regan, but they don't find anything. They visit Regan at home and see her thrashing around. She punches a doctor and says, "Fuck me," in a devil voice. The next night, Burke is found dead outside of Regan's window. Regan spider crawls down the stairs, like in a backbend, but with blood. A detective named Kinderman starts to investigate everything. The doctors basically diagnose Regan with psychosomatic possession. They suggest an exorcism. Since she believes it, it might work. Kinderman inappropriately asks for an autograph from Chris. Suddenly, there's crashing. Things flying around everywhere. This scene is nasty, but it's also famous. The crucifix one. Devil Regan taunts Chris in Burke's voice. Regan totally killed Burke. Chris meets Karras and asks him about exorcisms. He's not into it. Karras meets Regan, who is strapped to the bed. Devil Regan taunts Karras about his dead mother and then vomits this green soup onto him. Karras tells Chris that he can't go to the church for help unless he has solid proof of possession. He records his next conversation with Regan. Devil Regan tells Karras she would love an exorcism and then speaks in Latin and French. He throws fake holy water and Devil Regan screams in tongues. After a short investigation, Karras realizes that Regan was talking backwards. She keeps saying Merrin. The nanny shows Karras the words "help me," which have appeared on Regan's skin. This finally does it. Karras receives approval from the church to assist Father Merrin on an exorcism. Father Merrin shows up, then exorcism. Vomit, prayers, holy water. Her head rotates all the way around, levitation. The power of Christ compels you. Father Merrin has a heart attack. Karras punches Regan and taunts the demon until it possesses him. He gets just enough control back to jump out the window to his death. Later, Chris tells Father Dyer that Regan has no memory of anything. Regan sees his collar and kisses him on the cheek. They leave for Los Angeles. All is well, except for the 3 deaths. Overall, I rate this movie 2 out of 5 stars. It really should have been called The Exorcists, plural, since there were 2 of them, but that's a small tweak. Tune in next time for movie number 27.